The tiddlywinks, and they really don't have any real reason. They just want to go whatever the lowest position is, that curriculum, the easiest position. Edwana, you can tell us something. You're in education. Don't you think that on those lines they should give the players more an opportunity to find out what they want to do after basketball or after any sport?
Yeah, absolutely, because you have to live after basketball.
Right.
After basketball, then what? Or after any sport,
then what? Right.
That should be your question.
Right.
So you're worried about, you should be concerned about the future.
Right.
You know, what are they going to do after this? And, well, you know, they have advisors on the campuses. Students need to talk to advisors, find out their strengths, what they want to major in, what are they good at doing. So they need to know.
So basically, they make a mistake when they put everything into sports. You know, basketball. Because they may, because of the fact that they got cut or something after the first or second year, they may just drop out of school.
Well, let me give you a prime example of something that I know personally. My son played Division I basketball, and
who did he play for?
He played for St. Bonaventure University.
St. Bonaventure, okay.
And they had a real good team when he was there. And what happened was that he wanted to pick St. Bonaventure because the business was very good. Their curriculum and business was good. Journalism was first. So he said he wanted to take business, marketing, and whatever. So the second year that he went up, he was there, he wasn't doing really what he was supposed to do, or it was a problem. So the coach wanted him to change his major. So
you think that's a good idea?
What's that?
For the coach to influence a player to change his major?
No,
Absolutely not.
That's why I'm getting to the point.
Absolutely not.
When he went there, we knew he wanted to take business. So anyway, we believe that the coach wanted to change his major, probably because business had a lot of hard courses.
Right.
Although I have St. Bonaventure is a very good school, and St. Bonaventure helped the kids during the summer. They stayed there. They took summer courses, and it's a very nice school. But we wanted him to stay into business, and we went up there and we told the coach that he's not going to change his major because he's a grown man, and when he finished, I don't have a grown man coming home saying he can't find a job because I asked him to change, or his mother and I asked him to change his major. So he stayed into business, and he graduated and got his business degree, and that was good. So a lot of times, kids just don't know. They need that person, of aunt, uncle, grandmother, grandfather, mother, daddy, to direct them into what they want to do, or have an idea what they want to do.
And that's some of the problems as a teacher in education. Do you find that the athletes have a tendency not to, be attentive in the academics?
They have been catered to.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And the masses, we know that a lot of athletes have been catered to, and coaches will come and, can Johnny not hand in this project or write this paper? Things just happen. So we know that here, that athletics is number one. It's first. When academics should be first. But that's the way our society is.
Yeah, well, that's because the schools themselves, the priority they put on performance, and they have a reputation to maintain. And so they look, and I think in some cases they use the youngster, they really don't care if he graduated or don't graduate.
But you know what, Ed? I think that a lot of times some of the good coaches who are interested in the kid doesn't get the recognition that he should. Because it's a lot of good coaches out there that are interested in the kid graduating. And there's a lot of them that are only interested in that W.
That win. Well, we talked about that.
And that W means a lot to them. But then there's a lot of them who really want the young person to perform and to do well in the classroom also. And I think that's a challenge, because I was listening to a program the other day, and first I want to tell you this in the same contents, is that I was on the campus, and I saw some kids wearing their pants low.
Yeah.
And I asked the AD, I said,
that's a negative sign,
Yeah,
because that reflects the way they address in prison.
Now, and yeah, but the thing, the point was this. He said, he mentioned to me, and I didn't think about it. He said, Delmar, he said, what do you think if they do it in junior high and high school, what's going to happen on the college campus? I said, you know what? You're absolutely right.
Right. But that's where the parents come in.
Or the guidance.
The guidance counts is the fact that the parents that wearing the pants low like that, that's indicative of association with prison, because they don't allow you to have a belt.
Correct.
And so what happened is that the kids, the peer pressure comes in, and they have a tendency to want to be accepted by their peers. So that's a sign that you hip, you know.
And see, that's what a coach was saying the other day, that you can't blame the coach all the time.
That's what I'm talking.
You can't blame him all the time. Because,
that's why I put it on the parents.
When they get to the college level, then
his habits have been formed.
That's right. So now you want the college coach to straighten everything out that happened those years.
8, 9 years ago. Well, that's what I think, that when you find a coach or a school that stress academics rather than athletics, then that's a positive thing. And a parent should make sure that their youngster understand that they're there basically for education, and not because, hey, look, when, like you said, when the money comes, you go pro, and they're thinking in terms of getting you on a team. You're there to fill a spot, whatever they need. Whatever their need is, and see what parents have to make them realize they have a future after 30. Because after 30, generally, an athlete, I don't care how good he was before, you know what I mean? He's going to start going down. So he has to have something back. With that, I'm trying to tell you, make sure you get your education. Your education is more important than the sport. See you next time.